All right, guys, welcome back. Let's talk about XRP for a minute because things are finally starting to look the way we expected. The price is slowly pushing up again. It's only about 1.5% on the day, but hey, we're back around that 2.24 mark, and earlier in the last 24 hours, it even touched 2.26. It bounced from around 2.17, so you can see buyers stepping in again. But honestly, the bigger story isn't just XRP. The whole market is waking up. Bitcoin crossed 92K today, Ethereum is sitting above 3K, the entire market is up around 1%. It feels like crypto is turning the corner and building some real bullish momentum. And I've got a couple things I want you to keep an eye on because December is shaping up to be a huge month for this whole space, not just XRP. Before we jump into that, real quick, I'm running my Black Friday deal for the Inner Circle. This is my private group where you get access to my portfolio, buy and sell alerts, private member videos, and the brand new Crypto Bootcamp course I just launched. This is the first course I've ever made, and as I keep adding new lessons, Inner Circle members get everything for free. The link is down in the description. You'll see the timer on the page. Once it hits 0, the price goes up. So check that out if you want in. All right, back to the chart. Let me show you something. The CME Fed Watch tool just jumped again. It was showing an 84% chance the Fed keeps or lowers the interest rate, and now it's sitting around 86%. We're about 12 days away from that announcement on December 10th. Nobody expects a rate hike. It's either a hold or a cut, and the market is already starting to price that in. But here's the big one. In just 3 days, on December 1st, the Fed ends QT, quantitative tightening. Basically, they're turning the money spigot back on. That means more liquidity flowing into the system. Stocks, bonds, real estate, and yes, crypto. Liquidity is fuel, and we're about to get more of it. On top of that, we have the Clarity Act. This is one of the biggest things the crypto market has been waiting on. Once that's finalized, could be December, could be early 2026, it opens the door for institutional money that's been sitting on the sidelines. They want regulatory clarity before they deploy billions. Once that hits, we're going to see things move fast. And you can already see the early signs. Bitcoin's starting to flash buy signals. XRP is climbing out of its discount zone. Tools like the X1 DCA accumulator, which we just added to the X1 algo suite, are showing that momentum shifting upward. It basically tells you when a coin is undervalued, fair value, or getting overheated. And right now, XRP is moving from deep discount into that healthier range. We do still have the usual volatility, of course. Some chop is normal in crypto, but overall the fear and greed index has moved up from 15 to around 20. Not massive, but enough to show people are slowly feeling more confident about what's ahead. So here's the bottom line. Between the Fed's upcoming decisions, QT ending, the Clarity Act, and liquidity flowing back in, we're lining up for a solid December. A lot of analysts are calling for XRP to push past 2.5, maybe 2.75, and possibly heading toward $3 as Bitcoin climbs. And remember, liquidity flows the same way it always does. First Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then XRP, and everything else. And XRP is now the third largest asset in the space, so that flow matters. If you want the tools I'm showing, like the X1 algo, the matrix, the oscillator, and the new DCA accumulator, all of that is included in the Black Friday lifetime deal. It's $1,079 right now for lifetime access. My normal 1-year plan is $500, so lifetime at this price is a steal. Plus, every new indicator we release in 2026 and beyond is included. The links are below if you want to grab it. All right, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me for a few minutes. Things are getting exciting, momentum is finally shifting, and December is going to be fun to watch. I'll see you in the next one.